ammattia.
Some people are grumbling about going back to work, but I'm...
Tämä on tehty ilmeisesti roolipelin suuntaan. Niin kuin yleensä kaikki pelitään roolipelille, että myydään nämä kaikki. Että roolipelit on yleensä mihin nämä sitten päätyykin sitten kaikki vaan. Niin kyllä toi vähän kasvaa. No. Nyt on 300 jotain. Aika vähän toi kasvaa, mutta ää, 140. Niin. Kyllä tässä ykkösetkin oli varmaan tämä sama mahdollisuus, että vaatteita ja tämmöisiä aseita saa ostaa täältä ihan täältä kaupasta. Ja $700. No, mä en varmaan näitä myy. Pika. Siirtymisen paketti. En tiedä. Noren metsä. Matkalaisen asu. Valmistettu lähitaistelua varten, minne tie johtakaan. Ja mun puuttuu tommonen. Vihreä juttu. Osta takaisin. Pitää ostaa takaisin. kaivautujen kiertoelin, kiertoelin, kaivattujan, kaivautujan kiertoelin. Jaha, onko semmoista? Tää on ton Tonkian kiertoeli. Onko kaivo tässä? Sitä 4. Nyt saa tän. Mä otan mikä mitä soluttautuja soturi. Okei, tätä soturi vaati.
Practical choice.
Nyt ollaan sotureita. Ilmeisesti vaate kertoo aina mikä on.
Shop just opened up and I've got a backlog of orders, so
No,
wouldn't hold my breath.
olisinko
Armor is my trade.
voinko myydä sen toisen? $45 metallia. Niin mä vähän päivitin sekin tuottaa vähän metallia. Myydään toi. Taas mulla toi. Saat tätä vaatetta sit mennään tuunaamaan. Tämä on kaikki tuunut. Mä haluan ammoa. Kiitos. Ei pysty. Minä muilla puuttuu tuleva suojale. Selvä.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle. Boy.
Hey,
Selvä.
I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Aseita. Välineet. Savupommi. Pikapiireityt. Appoansa. Mulla on tämä pommiansa. Tämä on pommiansa. Happoansa. Rehuja, ostakasi aseita. Tulimetsät, metsätyt jousi. Tämä keskikantaman jousi on osaramien erikoisuus. Se ampuu tarkkoja tuliammuksia, jotka kytkenevät polttamaan vihollisia ja räjäyttämään kanistereita. kanistereita voi ampua ja vihoja ja tulijuttuja. Sotajousi taas. Tarkkuusjousi. Tällä yleensä koruttoman laulun lautasten päällä tavattavalla jousella on hidas tulinopeus, jolla se ampuu pitkältä matkalla. Tarkkoja ja voimakkaita laukauksia. Jaha. Mä vaan tämä sotajousi. Tämä nopeasti ampuva jousi on sarja armeijan yleisessä käytössä ja se sopii parhaiten lähellä käyttävin yhteenottoihin, että se ampuu läheltä. Mä tarvitsen piikkiselän kiertoilla paska. Rönnittäjät. Miksi näitä saa ostaa uusia tai samoja? Pikkieläimen. Otetaan pikkieläin. Mitä me nyt saatiin? Saadaan tämä. Otetaan tämä tuli. Niin mulla kaksi.
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Mulla kaksi näitä. Oho. Siinä on kaksi. Oh my god. Saatana, mikä ase. Nyt tulee Killemore. Taas met. Lintuja saa. Yeah. Ammuttaa vähän lintuja. Otetaan se tohon toinen.
So you got a lucky
Almost ready to...
hammer that needs fixing, huh?
I'll have you know, this here hammer got a scrapper off my back.
any
First
help.
gig I got, let's go in there without it.
Noin. Näillä asetuksilla tai aseilla mennään. Killemore. Aika pienet tissit tästä tytöt. No niin, mennään. Hey, hi. What? No. I'm not fuck you. I'm not fuck you now. I'm kill him with monster. I never fought you, little little kick hits. Istut maalitaulu. Maalitaulun perässä. Tässä ei oo ammu. Tässä on se happo. Happolaitteessa ammu. Ai. 17 minuuttia. Kuole. Trời mà nụ bật chết trời. Kokeilla tulia. Tulia se. Kuole. Hei, homo. Miten vittu sä pelit? Tänne. Vittu toi. Blokkat mun jutut. Toikin lyöllä mut toi. Äijä blokkaa vittu jutut. Vittu äijä.
Metal. Now's my chance.
Saatana. Rauhoittuipa. Saatana. This is Sammy. Sam. Oh my god, this is what is this? I don't know, man. Maybe it's a little girl. Oh my god, a little girl. Oh, really? Yes. Look. Oh my god. Come here, little girl now. Right now. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. It's beautiful. Beautiful young woman. Not more. Not little
Extra stock
girl.
for later.
Why are you fucking stupid? Man. Täällä on paljon. Mä luulen, että tänne pitää mennä. Taitoja tulee koko ajan. Selviytyy ja otetaan vähän. Tehokas lääke. Ja, lähestö. Murra. Noi evot. Jaha. Mä murtasin. Eikö sä nähnyt? Eikö tää peli nähnyt, että mä tappelin
Ride one of these chargers.
noitten ponien kanssa?
I have to go in quiet. Someone will spook
Aha.
the herd.
Anteeksi boy. Anteeksi boys. Mä menin vahingot. Oh no! Oh no! What the fuck? Kuolla nyt saatan. Toi olen minä. Minä olen lähellä. Vaikka. Ai vittu. Mitä sä homo teit mun? Vitsi taas mun korvat ihan lukko. No, tyhminen tuossa. Hei. Easy peasy. Ei. Ja tääkin on. Hei. Missä on? Missä olet? Tuolla. Mikä tämä on? Joku tämmönen. Jouspys.
Frost has it locked up.
Tuntuuko mukavalta? Hyppää myrkky. Poisonia päällä. Nyt laulu loppu. Tämä. Laulu ainakin loppu. Mä luulen. Tuolla on vielä jo. Kuhmomopoika. Liikkuva kohteet eessot. Tai ei eessot. Äässot. Suoraan perseeseen. Siinä on. Eessot. Eessot, hän äässot. Fucking asshole. Tämä mörkky on aivan tämmöinen onneton. Mihin se menee? Ei homo! Toi on epäreilu. Tipu saatan. Kuole saatan. Taso noussut. Taso suoritus. No, tuolla on vielä. Toi on hyvä ton nuoli, toi räjäyttää loput. On ihan paska. Onko? Tuu. Ilmeisesti vielä on jotain vai? Tää vähän tuntuu samalta nää pelit Ikealla kuin Atsotti Green ja sitten vielä lisäksi Tomb Raider. Täällä piti ihanasti taas mallinnettu toi tyttö. Mä luulen, että ne on tehnyt taas semmoisia, että tämä on tavallinen näyttelijä, mikä on päässyt kuvauksiin, koska tää on mallinnettu oikean naisen muoto. Tää on vitsi käytetty taas, niin kuin yleensä kaikki peleihin käytetään, että muutamat semmoiset näyttelijät, mikä esiintyy peleissä, joko ääninäyttelijänä tai semmoisella näyttelijänä, mikä pitää joku, mikä puku onkin päällä, tämmöistä yöpukua, magneettipukua, missä on kiinnitetty paljon palloja, tai ne pallot antaa tietokoneelle raportin tai signaanin siitä, mitä liikkeitä nämä tekee. Sitten saa helpomman kaavan mukaan tehty samat liikkeet, mitä toi puku antaa, mitä reaalisesti nämä näyttelijät tekee mitä liikkeitä. Sama voi sitten kopioilla näihin videopeleihin. Mitä pitää tehdä? En mä näe enää mitään. Paitsi ton pois. Saatana. Mä luulen, että nyt pitää mennä tänne. Ja taitoa kasvaa. Et. Pisteitä ei riitä, mutta raha on, tai tässä tapauksessa rahat on noin metalliromut, mikä tulee näin. Mitä nämä pelit sit antaa, mikä tämäkin? Mikä tallenna? Kuulee. Tämä tallentaa automaattisesti, että onko tässä mitään järkeä. No, tallennetaan sitten. Mutta vai onko tässäkin tämmönen kepponen olemassa, että jos aloitat alussa, tämä sun checkpointti-tallennut menee sitten alkuun, jos sä pelaat alkuun tai aloitat koko pelin alusta, että checkpointti-tallennut on tämä reaalinen kohtainen tallennut, että sä jatkat tätä peliä koko ajan. Jos sä vahingossa painat new gameä, sitten sun checkpointti-tallennut menee, jos siinä on tämmönen kikka, että sä tallennat tossa manuaalisesti, sitten sä pystyt jatkamaan tätäkin savea, että ei kaikki tallennukset mene ihan hukkaan, kun sä kerran aloitat alusta. Niin ainakin toteutui Assassin's Creed kanssa. Vähän huonoa. Ole kukaan.
You're the savior.
Ihan mä kyllä mun pitää varmaan tänne mennä. Miksi mä saan muuten ratsun, kun mä en jaksa. En mä varmaan vielä saa sitä. Mä luulen, että mä en vielä saa mitään hevosta itselleen. 35 minuuttia pelattu. Mä luulen, että mä vielä en saa mitään hevosta itselleen. Sitten ajan mittaan. Saatana! Siinä tuli verta. 16-ikäisille tarkoitettu videopeli. Ja verta tulikin pois. Punosta verta. Olisiko pitänyt vähän ottaa reilut se ikärajaa sitten kun verta? Tulin mä näin. Tekin näin. Oh my god. Otetaan. Tämä oli hyvä. Sitten vielä tämä myrkky paskaa siihen päälle ja otetaan toinen. Hei, samo nyt frendi puoleen ja muut menee pois. Aika lolleja. Kaikki muut pakenee kuin toinen kuolee. Niin kuuluu pitää. Ei jäällä tule makaamaan kuin toinen ja tyhmänä kuolee. Oletko liian tyhmä? Nyt päätit kuolla. Nää on kyllä pitkiä pelejä.
First, maybe we're taking a look around too.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
No man.
Maybe.
Snowman.
Ask.
Snowman.
Well, to hammer and
Tumi
blade,
mies.
there's
Ai.
treasure in the west, unclaimed scrap of
Snowman on.
ancient metal. And
Look.
a sturdy band of salvagers that
Snowboard.
knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Caroline is our port of entry.
Caroline.
When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I
Imbecile.
was hoping
Caroline.
they might be opening
Caroline
soon.
is fucking
I got
imbecile.
business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And
You know.
keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right.
No.
Maybe later then.
If you can get those blasted gates open.
Oliko toi muuten se paapi? Paapi paska. Mikäli allennut taas. Yes, pika save. Ja pikaseivin. Mitä täällä juonitaan? Aseita. Ja tämäkin. Silppuri anska. Jossa joka käyttää raateluammuksia vihollisien kanssa. Tarkkuusjousi. Tämä pitkä kantama utarujousi on erikoinen. Ampumaan nuolia, jolla on vahva kantovoima ja jotka tekevät vähän vahinkoa ja vähän sotajousi. Tämä nopeasti ampuva tehnäjous. Tenakjousi sopii parhaiten lähetä käyttävään taisteluun, ja se tekee lisävahinkoja ilmaisia amputuna ilmaista ja ansa heitin. Otetaan ansa heitin. Ansa heitin. Köyde. Ja.
A pleasure trading with a true machine hunter.
Ja. Mölä. Niin mä tunnonut tän nappiasta. Mölä pois. Keihät. Pitää saada uusi keihä. Kaikki vaan pois. Päiväjärjet. Kaikki vaan pois silmien edessä. Nyt on tonni asat. Yksitoista tuhatta. Many days. Ootko tuntinen nyt? Mulla on varaa päivittää mitään. Tossa vastustukset. Happaa. Itse tässä sotkia. Sokkia. Pääte. Haksiminen. Sivutehtävät. Pikkieläin. Työ. Asiakkaat. Askareet ja sivu. Saisinko evosen ennen sitä?
Got a problem waiting for you to finish that fascinating story.
I don't really want to talk about it. Your compassion warms my flesh. Nothing interesting happened lately. Plain as an orange. That's why we travel as far as the unknown. Better than
Saisinko evosen, kiitos.
don't let that bitch say that. She'll hammer your head out of your bones.
Rose errand. Looks like he's had a few.
Savior! Savior! For the love of God, Conover, give it a rest.
Katsotaan mitä täällä.
Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Well, I can't put my foot in my mouth again if I'm pouring booze down it, right? Let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all on the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're big on diplomacy. They do most of the talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
Ton poisko. Toi hukka. Aikamoissa viulla. Suuri. Yes. Viulusoitto voi.
What do you know about this place?
No, nothing good.
että on vähän
It's where the Carja
isompi.
dragged all the captives they took from the
Ja
Forbidden West to
peulut
the Red
soittu
Race. Lucky
vittu,
ones became
koska
slave labor.
tos tulee pääkipeksi, kun aina kun
Sacrifice.
ei,
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place
sitten
before
tulee
they chased the Carja out of the
Titanic.
West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh, thanks for taking the time to talk to this useless lug.
Errand.
I get it. You know, I'm just a blunt instrument. Wrong tool for the job. All right, I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
don't count on it. Oh, be careful out there, Aloy.
Kyllä minä pärjään. Minä olen iso tyttö, minä pärjään. Ja täällä vangin vartija. Vangilla on kysyttävää, onko simpukka hyvä.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen.
Ja,
But the
siksi.
Eclipse, they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Laravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Laravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tanakh take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Laravik, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different. Jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger, and when Laravik mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Laravik lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
You're back.
And I need to ask you something else. Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Laravik's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Laravik in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more
And
eclipses are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
I have to go.
Don't forget about me.
Right. Like she has nothing better to do.
Mutta nyt mennään tänne katsomaan
Lighten up,
mikä.
Baif. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and...
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar.
Paljon näitä
And Loman,
välivideoita.
his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Juarez is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are
Taustalla sihisee.
right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Pelistiä.
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, Baif over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on.
Yeah.
Around here?
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids.
Mennään katsomaan
Still have a long way to go.
suurta ystävää. Eli
But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
kantio ei
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
tällä tytöllä. Nyt on tehty naisen muoto hyvin. Muun muassa peleissä ei ole nipit näin tarkkaa se, miten naispuolinen henkilö kävelee.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3
Olabilir ya.
banners. How
Zaten
many banners do
abi.
you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Lütfen.
Thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Lütfen ya. Burası zaten hayırlı. Var. Tabii ki.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself! The gates stay sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's
Orders.
happening?
I know the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard! You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Etne tulettanne mustan mies. Menepä takaisin nukkumaan.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah.
Nukkumaan, nukkumaan, nukkumaan. Pääsenkö mä takaisin?
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
It's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have...
Se olikin sivutehtävä. Tai päätehtävä toi on. Mennään sitten tekemään toi päätehtävä, kun mä en nyt täällä ole. Ja niitä kuuluu. Tää tämmönen open war peli, että tässä pystyy sitten näköjäänkin menemään takaisin. Yleensä pelit muodostuu aina näistä open war peleissä ja RPG-peleissä ja roolipeli. Kaikki yhdistyy.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
Et minä kuole. Minä tapan sinut.
That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
Musta mies, älä huoli, minä tapan noi kyllä. Sinä
What's the
voit ottaa
meaning
vähän
of this
long...
violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja.
Ei syljetä maasta, saatana.
This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back.
Minä tapaan sinut.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen?
Hän on Nora.
Let me speak to her.
Noar.
One last favor.
Hän on Noan arkki. Noar.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom.
Tilanne on tämmönen, että sinä tapat minut ja minä nousen avaruuteen ja vallotan koko planeetan.
I might be able to help.
Helvetin hyvä suunnitelma. Tehdään se
Along with
nyt.
some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Kyllä. Kerrohan mulle vittu.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Kielinen. Tuo riittää toi epätoivoiset
So when you met the
Minä en luota tommoisen paskaan.
I kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hikaru stared them down. And then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the cool route. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the cool route is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no
Tässä on
ordinary
paljon
trial.
biologia.
It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants
Tässä
fight
pelissä on
machines in a
paljon
great arena, and only the
biologiaa.
strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Päällikön palvelukset.
You wound up serving the Tanakh chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakhs still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me.
Koko ajan mä saan puhuttua.
Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Päällikkö Hekar.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to
Mulla
demonize
on
him only because he swept them from the
paljon
field.
asiaa ja paljon
It is true that he is fierce.
aikaa.
When I was first taken before him, I thought he would
Ja
flame me
tämähän
alive.
on
But he is no
striimi,
bloodthirsty tyrant
että
like the Mad Sun King was.
ei ole mitään
I think that if you were fortunate
aikataulua.
enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he
Tuo
only wants the
rekordi
best for his people.
loppuu. Se
I hope you do speak to
jatkuu.
him. I'm sure
Jatkuu
you'd interest him.
yhtä kauan kuin minä.
So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah.
Se oli sen
The
koko
way you talk
tarina.
about the Tanakh, there's a lot different than how they do.
Mutta kaikki juorot täytyy
You
kuunnella.
asked why I need rite of passage.
Niin se menee.
I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you.
Demonin
The
armeija.
burden of your task is written across your face clearer than the mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the 2 of you.
Ukko.
Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe.
Puukko.
If I need him.
Your choice.
Puukko. Mihin mä puukkohan
You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you.
Mä voin puukottaa näitä robottipas.
Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
Näyttä tytölle.
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Voi ei, se paapi taas. Oh no. Nyt ei irtetä. Nyt se paavi tulee aulikon kanssa.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Sillä moottori saa asua. Aika hieno.
Lancers, form up!
Oh no! Oh no!
They're riding machines.
Välytys. Välytys. Oh no.
Fashab, come with us now, or not at all.
Pakene.
Light them up!
Ne pakenee. Mullakin on tonne. Yes.
Archers, keep them back!
Jousimiehet, ampukaa vittu. Tulta munille! Saatana. Joko mä saa pelata pikkuhiljaa? Saisinko mä pelata jo? Nää on kyllä hienoja katseltavaa. Blu-ray videopätkät, mutta Ostin sen tää videopelin enkä Blu-ray-leffan.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Paavi! Vittu Paavi kuoli. Kuoli saatana.
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Ha ha ha. Saisinko minä näyttää, että minä olen hyvä?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Yeah! Thanks, boys. Nyt on toikin peli valmis.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Vaatan nyt.
Here they come!
Mikä oli tämä?
We'll have to get through them! You need ammo?
Mitä helvettiä? Kuolikin. Aha! Satana! Tätä toi ulja. Oh!
Cut them all down!
Se otti kai. Liikkuvaa kohteeseen. Vittu. No niin, helvettissä. Runkkaset.
Just you and me now, Bo.
We've survived worse.
Jaha.
Maybe that'll teach you. Let me know if you need help. Hey,
No. Sana. Setelah apa no? Apa no? Fighting Stepanov ya. Ya, ya. Stepanov. That's almost not enough. Masa käyttää? Miten se käyttää? Miten tätä käytetään? Tuu. Miten kestää kauan, ei. Mulla ei oo panoksia. Jumalauta. Se ei tulinaa. Tuli pysty. Ilman. Se helvettiä. Vetää ohi koko ajan. Vetää ohi.
You outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that.
You're next,
Better scan
girl.
it. That shield will break if I hit hard enough.
Let's end this.
Gotta get through that shield. Now's my chance. Give it up.
You're a freak.
My shield's regenerated.
Your time.
No. Done.
You're not stopping me. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Kerkesin.
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Killed.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Fashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh's chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken after Sun King of again.
You said the Tanakh's lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then the Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Asuram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Asuram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Noin. Taso. Otetaan soturin välillä. Noin. Tarvin vähän rahnaa. Ei rahaa, vaan asetta.
Aloy, what do you need?
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck.
Ja
The gates will always be open to you should you
minä
wish to.
tarvin asetta enemmän, panoksia.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
Niitä sama animaatio.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Well, don't have to worry about running out. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. A woman who let the ambush Regala. A lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who... has that kind of knowledge. Silence.
Yeah.
But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide? Shake off this wet. It's taking over the land out here, too. This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Katsotaan mitä täällä.
Look like rusted buckets of scrap. If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tanakh did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters.
Armor.
Just like you.
Mulle vähän armoneita.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chain Scrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone.
Ei.
Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy. Aloy, you managed to get those parts I asked for?
I'm working on it.
Oh, not buying anything. That's all right.
Se oli kauppa.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt. There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle.
Give them support!
They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
Hey you, flame here. Come here and let me thank you proper.
Kaikki ennen.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about this enact the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines!
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
No niin. Tämä savupommeja. Oota 2 tuntia mennyt. Savupommeja. Savupommeja siis. Yhdessä. Mulla vaan tää tuli. voimassa.
Cook should know what to do with this.
Kauan kestään. Että mä pääsen tonne puolelle.
It looks like I'm close to the locator beacon that my focus detected. Rebels. If I leave them be, they'll cause nothing but trouble. I should lie low, find whoever's in charge and take them out. Maybe then the rest will leave. Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan? A lot to explore down there. Wonder what I could find. This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire.
Joo. Katsotaan mitä täällä on.
Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead. A perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Try every boot, but entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed.
So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. And I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
Tallennut-piste oli taas tossa.
Oi.
Jaha.
Illinois.
Tänne mennään nyt. Sitten kohta mun pitää lopetella, että syö vähäsen. Sitten aloitetaan toista pelin kokeilua, mikä on ilmanen. Mm-hmm. Kuoleman ovi. Tutki. Työpaja. Joo. Mä luulen, että on jatkuvaa toi. Että mennään takaisin. Takaisin päin. Kuoleman ovi. Toi kan on kuolema. Se tuttaa toi ensin. Ika siirto ilma. Ika siirto. Jaha.
Some kind of log, most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Noin. Nyt on toi tuttu.
Machine's weak to purge water.
Täytyy katsoa tän avulla, että mitä täällä on.
Ready for anything now. So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it. And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull.
Tällä ei ole mitään tutkimista oikein enää. Seuraa kuulan jälki. Kuulan. Mikä on kuula tämä vai? Mikä on kuula? Tämä
Plasma won't hurt him much.
saatana. Noin kuullut vai? Se.
And now it's an angry flaming machine.
Mä aloin ammuksia.
Green shine. I'm in luck. Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup from high up, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Tämä on ilmeisesti kuulanjälki tämä kuopottu. Eli joku madon jälki.
A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply. My focus is
Oh
detecting some
there!
kind of locator.
What's Honora doing this far west? No matter, no matter.
Oh dear. Kuulamista. Mikä on kuula? Se lintu vai? Norapahti. Vertaa. Tuolla on 4 panssaria. Kyllä rahallisesti mä olis saanut nämä.
I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
Noin. Mut ei vielä pailleta. Niin seuraa jälkiä taas. Kuulari tai toi kuula taitaa olla joku mato jälkien perusteella. Joku iso mato matalas.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
Siellä voi olla luuki.
Okay.
Iso
Let's see where this
karvanen,
goes.
iso perse luuki.
I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
Vähän säikäisin, että tossa se makaa se vittu luuki, mut ei. Toi oli se koira.
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And the door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn? Better take a look at that orb first. Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Beta era memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Beta era memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on Beta era memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Beta era memory structures disintegrated.
Do you know where Silence went?
No. He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps Beta era behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is square. Data era memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are
would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override arms. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do. Extracted all of Hades'
Voi
priceless
pojat, en usko, että minun pitää luottaa sinustani.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered. But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway.
Toi on se Silas.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Mikä jätti sen pahiksen tonne?
Accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system. Save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soga. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some at the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it.
Lopetellaan. Sitten kun tulee 3 tuntia täyteen, sit voidaan lopetella. Koska sitten mun pitää syödä ja sen jälkeen sitten mä voisin pelata sitä toista uutta peliä, mitä
Deep water kindleweed should be growing in the lake bed below.
missä on tarkalleen? Se on tämä tässä. Ei se ole tuo. Miten tappaa? Mitä tapahtui? Kuka nyt saattelee? Ei oo meistä ammu. Ei voi mitään, kun ei oo ammuksia. Kaikki loppuu. Kaikki loppuu, joo.
This'll make a good die. Those machines should have parts in after
Mulai panok. Someone left their hammer in that machine. I should take a closer look. I bet when a hit from this hammer would be loud as thunder. Whoever forged it must be a skilled blacksmith. I should look for a trail with my focus. No. Me nuovi. Chết tôi rồi. Yeah, this is in the past. Guerra, resource ja sytyttä, sytyttäjää par. Kerää resursseja. Kymppitaso. Kahdeksan levelinen vai? Se on sama juttu kuin ykköset, että ja muissakin RPG-peleissä, että jos et ole tarpeeksi kova tasoinen, et pysty pelaamaan päätehtäviä. Sun täytyy miten voi teleporttia? Pitää löytää varmaan ensin tommonen. Etappi. Asenta etappi siirry. Pikasiirrotumispaketti. Teleportamispaketti.
They're a reclusive bunch. And even if they weren't, there's not much to be gained.
I take one little dose and that damn forge woman is firing.
Noin.
What did you expect? Velma doesn't take any slackers. I wasn't slacking. I put my back into my work. But sometimes you
Tulinuolia ei oo. Myrkkynuoli on.
Refreshing, I guess.
Tuolla ei voi ohjata.
This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. It's as good a place to start as any.
Verta.
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard.
Tutki onks tää
Maybe my
kepsutti.
focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful. broken branches. Was someone up here? Faint tracks leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Did I find a cauldron? Eating away at it. Now to follow. Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the bullet trail with my focus. Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Check what my focus sees, maybe. Where did you go off to?
Joo. Semmos se on. Tämä peli vähän tämmönen, että etsitään, tutkitaan, kaikki vähän samanlaisia. Tässä on aika kaikenlaista paljon
The trail ends here.
toimintaa.
Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Toimintaa, kipeilyä, kaikkea aika paljon.
A dyer can make use of this. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
If we give up now, the usurper wins. We have to find him.
In his shadow, we will find strength.
We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he's lost his nerve. We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else. They made me.
Voi ei.
I'm on target.
Et sinä ota mitä tarvit. Iljaksi. Mulla on myrkkypasta.
You okay? Keep firing!
Et oo kauan. Mitä?
You won't get away with that!
You, come on. I'll come with you.
She's over there! Get over there! No!
I need ammo first.
Hope that hurts!
That takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was their only link to them, he might have a focus. It could tell me where they are.
Jaa. Nyt on tämä
guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse, if you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the glow of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
Nyt täytyy mennä sanomaan ylipomolle, että ai vittu. Semmonen pitäisi sanoa ylipomolle, ai vittu. Että mä tein taas ton sivutehtävän ja ammuin kaikki mustat pojat. Ja mustat pojat sai turpii tytöltä. Pojat ei pärjää, kun tyttöitä turpii. Nuoli pyssii. Tämän jälkeen, kun mä pääsen tänne puhutteluun, sitten lopetellaan. Koska nyt on 3 tuntia mennyt ja 11 minuuttia. Joo, 11 minuuttia 3 tuntia pelattu jo tätä striimattu. Että sikäli opetelämme uimaa varrella verran.
Not like the stuff we used to get. Drop hammer. That was a good brew. How goes it, Hammerhead?
Unprepared's like asking for an arrow in the gut.
And they still sold the contest of that you fell
Look
into.
alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But the other officers, they may not be convinced by your words alone.
If they need proof, show them that. And tell them this man risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to the right people.
That's it then. The end of the eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
Nice. Katsotaan sitten taas joku toinen kerta. Metsät. Joo. Katsotaan sitten joku toinen kerta tätä taas, se on moro.